So our panel was on densification of cities, specifically super projects, and with some of the biggest companies and most innovative companies represented, Cadillac Fairview, Oxford, First Gulf, and the waterfront Toronto, you really had four different perspectives on the market. Each of these groups has mega projects underway, including the convention center site, now ex-a-casino, Cadillac Fairview's Buttonville site, Cadillac Fairview's successful Maple Leaf Square site, Cadillac Fairview's proposed Montreal Forum, from them hopeful replication of Maple Leaf Square success, and then First Gulf's proposal for the Unilever site and their projects at King East and really a new East Core. So a fascinating time for Toronto real estate, probably the best of times in terms of the number and scale of projects that we are seeing in the city. Highlights of our panel. Well, we talked about the locations of the density, and I don't think we had a conclusion about downtown versus suburbs. Clearly, the Buttonville project is market-driven, and there'll be a lot of people who will want to locate in the suburbs, notwithstanding what we're reading about downtown, the boom downtown. In terms of NIMBYism, we didn't really talk too much about pushback in the avenues, largely because most of these projects are in relatively safe areas, not abutting a neighborhood. We did talk about the mixed-use nature of much of these projects and what I like to call the Europeanization of the downtown, where we're seeing a lot of mid-rise buildings that can sustain ground floor retail and that are walkable, that are close to transit or transit stops, and that really reflect a less car-friendly way of living. We had four buzzwords, interestingly, on our panel. One was QUAC, which is short for the areas in which density will occur in Toronto: Central Waterfront Avenues, core city centers. Bananas, which is an acronym that one of my panelists used for the extreme end of NIMBYism, short for no development anytime in my neighborhood. And of course, he got the bananas to rhyme perfectly. 10 million, which is the square feet proposed for the Unilever site and the Buttonville site. That's a lot of office. That's a lot of development. And the final line, which still ringing in my head from one of our panelists that talked about experiences in Dubai, and that is, sometimes dictatorships are good because they get stuff done. So we had a fun panel, and those are some of the highlights.